Gonna go to the air right away. That's Joseph Mannins, the true freshman running back from here in Houston, who's coming off his best game. They go to the air once again. This one complete. Gonna be
for the Cougars.
There's Smith calling his own number, and he gets there, picks up the first down, and then some as he is. Here's the freshman Jenkins putting his head down and picking up. Rush coming. Smith eludes him, gets it off.
Donovan Smith looks like he is in control. A couple of broken tackles on the third down play and 3 completed balls.
And his ability to run, which we have seen so far, keeping it on the ground here, nothing.
Yeah, a real force on the inside and a vocal leader. Just
4-man rush from Texas Tech. Another first down.
3 best receivers here on the first drive. Brown, Manjack, and Golden. He runs a crossing route, showing the quarterback his numbers. Great protection that time for Smith.
This time keeping on the ground with Jenkins.
Matchup between a really good young back and a senior safety who knows how to tackle. Jenkins
6. 5 for 5.
Manjack right in front of the face of C.J. Baskerville there, just a slant because of the cushion.
Junior in a tailback. Smith with the ball. Have to get to the 2 to pick up a first down. Here's Mathis cutting it back up inside. Calvine, rather, makes a tackle.
Tony Mathis comes from West Virginia. Of course, Coach Holgerson, a lot of time.
Smith with time, trying to buy some more into the end zone. Touchdown.
Around a little bit. This guy really did not stick to any receivers on this drive, using the entire offensive arsenal, directing trap.
Smith in the pocket again, his first incompletion. Working out of the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot here. 3rd and 10. Smith to pass. Looking downfield, going deep, has a man, and it is caught. Houston.
Interesting here because Adedire, number 14, is the spy. So Smith sees that he's not going to be able to tuck that and run for the first down.
Jenkins putting his head down inside the 30. Down, trying to build on what he did last week, 105 yards on the ground.
And putting people on their heels. Look at that, just physically running.
Again, it's the freshman with some room inside the 20. And up 12 more.
Mikel Dingle was his victim on the last play. He ran through him. This time, he runs right by Tyler Owens and just...
Quick pass left side. Samuel Brown with some room. Samuel.
They forced a 3rd and 10, and then a couple of runs for Parker Jenkins and a short pass to another one of your playmakers, Samuel Brown.
Watch those teams. Here's Parker Jenkins with some daylight. Parker Jenkins picking up the bars.
Is this fun? You got the young guy, Parker Jenkins, on one side, and the other side, the established guy, Taj Brooks, an older back, and his back.
Fake the handoff to Jenkins, and then quickly outside to Samuel.
First quarter.
Manjack, the 4th in motion. Swing it out quickly. There is nowhere to go. 3 on 3rd down so far. Smith looking at 3rd and 6 here. 3-man rush from Texas Tech. Smith with time. Donovan Smith fakes the handoff, pulls it out of the belly of Sneed. This is their first chance to actually tackle him. Can't hit the quarterback in practice. 2nd and 9 here. Over the middle. Wide open. Joseph Manjack, the 4. Touchdown for the sophomore from Tomball, Texas.
And he just finds a spot in that zone in front of Mikel Dingle, who tries to recover and get to him. And it looks like a couple of Red Raiders caught out of position there.
practicing at running back. Smith with time, tries to feather it.
Should not have been caught, could have been intercepted, but Manjack makes a great play. Smith gets knocked off his spot by Myles Cole, and Manjack.
Him one-handed grab. On the ground with Mathis Jr. 2022, coming off an ankle injury. Practice all week, fake the handoff here, and
this one might have been easier for Manjack to haul in. He's against the same guy. And
offense. 3rd and 5, the situation here for Donovan Smith. Time, fires. 76 yards and 3 touchdown passes so far. They're going to keep it on the ground with the freshman Jenkins. To the air again. Houston's done a nice job converting so far. Smith's going to call his own number here. This tech staff a couple of years ago. Keeping on the ground with Jenkins. Jenkins, little check with me to the sideline for Donovan Smith. Mathis Jr. Five-man coming. Donovan Smith looking upfield, going to run it himself, picks up another first. He set here from the 49. Smith, quick pass to Brandon Campbell checking into the game at tailback. He takes it to the 40. Coming off the edge, Smith up top. Smith has a man away from being tied up once again.
Tim DeRuyter brings at least 6 guys, one-on-one matchup on the edge.
Seconds to go. Ball's on the 23. Smith gonna run it. Trying to get out of bounds. Smith, quick pass, first down. Got to get going here. Clock running, 15 seconds to go. Pressure coming on Smith. Dumps it off. 4-man rush. Texas Tech going to sit back defensively. Pass complete. Up.
Versus defensive coordination.
Smith dumps it off to Jenkins. Makes one-man miss. Breaks a tackle. Spins out of another. Picks up
player, Parker Jenkins, and kind of got lost in the shuffle down the stretch of the half. They get him the ball, making people miss.
Here's Jenkins again, out in pass protection, among other things. Haven't seen him on the field a ton, but when he has been out, he has certainly produced balls on the ground. 3rd and 13. Donovan climbs the pocket after a gain of 16.
Well, what Tim DeRuyter wanted to do was exactly this. They drop 8 guys and really try to confuse them. I'd at least have a conversation.
Mathis Jr. Golden in motion to the top of your screen. Smith, lucky he wasn't.
His worst decision of the game. They only rush forward. He's got plenty of time.
Smith up the right side.
Braylon Lux, the transfer from Fresno State, does not totally bite on the double move.
Dalton Carnes in motion on the receiving end of this one. Back here on 2nd and 6. That's who gets the rock.
Patient runner and breaks tackles. The difference is, though, Dan, he's a 10, 800-meter guy. Smith has had success.
This time it's Smith using
6, 2nd and 5. Now it's Jenkins time.
Brandon Campbell. The first half on 3rd down with his offense, trying to do the same here. Snaps a bit high. Smith fires and
you knew he was taking a look at that right side where Golden is.
Smith on play action. Has to bring it back down. Way to improvise, Mike O'Laughlin.
One of those guys that Dana Holgerson knows from the West Virginia days. It looked like he changed the play and tried to run a screen to the right. Nobody downfield.
Campbell on 2nd and 2 with second effort, gets the first. From the 37 on first down here, Smith to throw deep up the left side. Stride for stride with him.
Pretty good matchup here between Brown and Dunlap, who's 6'3", 220. Good size for a corner, but
Dunlap out at the moment. Here's Smith up the middle.
Right there, following the right tackle.
Mathis Jr. in at running back. He gets the rock, puts his head down. Here's Mathis. Trying to get a Texas Tech, making a defensive stand when they need it most. Going to take over with just under 2 minutes to go in the third. Sneed out power
In this game.
Empty set here on 2nd and 6. Standing like a statue in the pocket, going to keep it himself and then slide. Smith looking downfield. We have a flag. There's Sneed out to the 12-yard. Sneed, and empty set here for Smith. Pressure coming, has to get rid of it. Just over 12 and a half to go in the game. Things have slowed down a bit for Houston. The game for the first time in quite some time. Pressure coming on Smith. Little jump pass there as the team. Jenkins remains in the game at tailback. 4-man rush for Tech. Trailing by 21. Need some chunk plays here early. Tony Mathis Jr. in the ball game. And Smith, short pass complete to Johnson. Johnson out on 2nd and 20 for the Cougars. They're going to 3rd and 19. Pressure coming. Smith flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go.
Hard to see the ball when Mahomes is running around.
Agree. Danae says playing in the Power 5. But it's a process that Dana Holgerson has very much looked forward to since he got here in the first. And it looks like with Parker Jenkins, they're going to be content.
There's in a whole bunch of backs after they really established him. And he kind of disappeared for a while. But man, he's talented. Sam DeRuyter's defense for shutting him down.
Yeah, the adjustments that Tim DeRuyter made defensively.